I think their power might be close, or Prudnik's probably even has more power. What's tricky with Devon is he's a little unorthodox, and his hand is really, really good. And Prudnik's hand is really, really good. I just think Prudnik is more comfortable transitioning than what Devon would be. And I think, and the two of them mentally get in each other's case. It's going to be fun to watch either way, you know. But I'm telling you, Prudnik feels like something else to me. He feels like something special. So, because Prudnik's, you know, always widely the favorite going into a match. This would be one of the first times where Prudnik goes in not a clear favorite. So I think Prudnik's going to have to learn to deal with that. I think Prudnik's going to have to learn to deal with Devon's otherworldly endurance. You know, Devon's not scared to try some crazy stuff that nobody's ever seen before. Pumpkin training and all this his training on how he prepared for Levon, or how he got really, really big to pull Michael Todd and then just basically shut his hand down. I mean, it's all, you know, you never really know what's happening with Devon. He always comes up with this a little bit different. So, but yeah, I still think Devon's the favorite in the first match, the first super match.
Yeah. Another question. How do you see Prudnik beating Devon specifically?
Faster.
Fast, which way? Which way?
Fast. I see him probably fast in a hook, like getting inside fast and going sideways.
Without the strap, with strap?
Hard to say. I think Devon prefers the strap, and I think Prudnik would be fine with it. But I think Prudnik will hit hard and fast enough that if Devon slips, it's close to a losing position. I think Prudnik's got substantially more speed or power than Devon does. But in all likelihood, if Devon wants it in the strap, it'll be in the strap pretty much every time.
I mean, like the rules that, if you remember, we said as long as it is not like pin level, parallel pin or something, any slip, we said strap, as long as your elbow is on the pad. So I think it will be easier for Devon to slip, but we will see. I mean, you managed to go to slip with Prudnik round 3.
Yeah. Like I said, if Devon wants it in the straps, it'll be in the strap every time. I'm pretty sure.
So he would manage to slip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. How about Devon also is that shoulder pressure mixed hook. Do you think there is any possibility like that if he enters the match?
It'll be harder on Prudnik because he's taller. You know, that works really well if there's a big height difference. And Prudnik's hand, I think, is good enough. If Prudnik thinks it's coming, I think he'll get Devon's hand far enough outside to where you can't get that, where Devon can't get his shoulder in line with it. So, I mean, that's an effective move, but it's way more effective if you are substantially taller than the other guy, or if you have quite a bit more power.
Minimum 10 centimeters taller, like minimum 4 inches taller than Prudnik. Devon.
Yeah, but that ain't too much. I mean, and diving inside on Prudnik, I don't know if that's, well, it'll be interesting to see, because Prudnik's pretty comfortable inside.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
looks like round 2.
I'm going to be really interested to see how good Prudnik's hand is compared to Devon's.
Round 2, you caught him somewhere, but you got fouled. I don't think that Prudnik has ever met someone like Devon.
I agree. I don't think Prudnik's ever gone in like.
Yeah. That is the reason that you are saying that he's gonna lose the first time when they meet.
Yeah. I also don't think Devon will take a match unless he's a clear favorite. You know what I'm saying? So if Devon's not 95% sure he's going to beat Prudnik, he won't take the November match, but he will be that confident by January.
Oh, okay. So, but still, being
But
confident.
they practice, so Devon's got an idea what Prudnik's like, because I saw a video of them practicing not too long ago.
After you pull Prudnik, did you think that he would beat Devon in same weight?
It's hard for me to judge because both those guys beat me pretty substantially, but they both felt equal levels, but in different ways. I mean, there's depth when you grab somebody who's clearly an elite arm wrestler, you know. And I'm highly impressed with both of them. So
Mm.
yeah, that's definitely a good match. Prudnik versus Devon is definitely a good match to watch. Even if the score comes out 5-0, it don't mean they're far apart. You know, I mean,
Oh,
they could be.
yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I think Prudnik's easiest path to win is fast. I think they've got. I would give the endurance advantage to Devon, but I don't think Prudnik's going to get tied up and locked in place. I just think that Prudnik's definitely faster than Devon. And I think Devon likely has more endurance than Prudnik. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Prudnik pull a lot of long matches, but never against big people.
No, there is no human being on this earth like Devon. I'm convinced you would know better. You pull him, but in my opinion, there is no human being about the endurance like this guy. I don't think that any match which is very close can be won by his opponent. I don't think so. Prudnik may win a match which is not a flash pin, but only if he has very good advantage position, not in an equal position. I don't think he can beat him that way. Yeah.
But you got to remember,
Huh? What's
just
that?
remember, Prudnik was preparing for Michael Todd, and Michael Todd has a lot of long matches. So I think Prudnik was already prepping for a long match.
But long match against Michael and long match against Devon is different because whenever you pull with Michael, sometimes he loses his reach. It is possible to climb up. But whenever you play the game, outside game with Devon, his hand is usually more solid than his opponent. Like even round one, if you remember, when Levon went fully outside, his wrist was like this. Devon's wrist was like this too, but Levon also lost a little bit his wrist. He came barely to the pad level, barely. And then Levon realized that the second round, he went more, still with pronation, but more sideways he went, like compared to do that fully outside move. So even if Levon had that kind of problem, it means that Devon is very solid wrist. And, when you go like wrist to wrist, back pressure to back pressure, it is not that easy to, but against Michael, he also takes your wrist, but I have seen some people climbing up over Michael's hand, but I don't remember if the match is stopped, people are going up over Devon's hand, so that's my opinion.